Now let's move on to our third transaction. For this third transaction, we again have to create two masters, which is All Consultants Private Limited and a service item, which is Legal Consultancy Service. Okay, so now let's just quickly create this purchase invoice. Now we will click this plus icon. Here we will select supplier. As we do not have any supplier, we will add new supplier. Edit in full page. Supplier name is All Consultants Private Limited. In the supplier group, we will select services this time because we are receiving services from this supplier. In the GST category, we will select registered regular. In the place of supply, we will select Delhi. In the country, India. And we have to select these options: allow purchase invoice without purchase order and purchase receipts, and then click on this right tick to save. Now we will have to click on this arrow to again go into the All Consultants Private Limited and add the address. Here we will take the address from the case study, which is Gurugram, Gurugram, Haryana. State, city, town, we will again select Gurugram, and in state we will select Haryana, and in postal code we will take this from case study. Okay, so in case study we do not have any postal code for this, so we will add a random postal code for this one, which is like 1 2 3 4 5 6. And now we will select the country, which is India. Now we will select the GST state, which is Haryana. Now we will prefer this address for billing and shipping both, and then click on this right tick to save. Here we are getting this error because we didn't mention any the link document type here. So let's just close it and click on this plus button, and here in the link document type we will select supplier and leave everything except this. We will have to select All Consultants Private Limited, and then we will just click on this right tick to save. Here our address of the supplier has been saved now. Now as we have changed the settings of the supplier, we should reload this server. Now let's go to home and let's just add the item also. In the item we will create legal consultancy service. So item code we will add 004, and in item name we will add legal consultancy service. It is only a purchase item, so we will click on the purchase item, and in item group we will select services, and in default unit of measure this time we will select a job. As job is not given, we will add a new unit of measure. Select this option because services are always in a whole number, and then click on this right tick. Click. Now everything is configured. Now we have to click on this, which is service item, so that it will select default as service item. Now we have to define whether it is an income for us or expense for us. So we will define the expense account, which is legal expenses, and click on this right tick to save. Here our service item is also created. Now let's go to the purchase invoice. Click on this purchase invoice list, and let's start adding a third purchase invoice. We will select supplier here. We do not click on the update stock option this time because we didn't purchase any goods whose stock needs to be updated. Now let's fill the other details. Here we will add the rate as 50,000, and in this case we can select any of the item text template or the purchase text template. We will select IGST 18% as it is an interstate transaction. Now we just have to click on this right tick to save and the lock to permanently submit this transaction. And there our third purchase invoices is also generated. We can also click new to create new invoice print to take the print of this invoice. Now let's just go back to see the effects of these invoices. In the first two transactions, which is Global Electricals Limited, we can click on this view option and we can see both stock ledger and accounting ledger. Stock ledger, let's open. In the stock ledger, we can see we have 100 items of microphone and 25 items of this electricity capacitor from this transaction. Now let's just go back and we can also see the accounting ledgers according to these transactions. Okay, but when we see the third transaction, we will able to notice that we cannot see any stock ledger here because it's a service item and we have configured that we do not want to update stock with this item. So we can only able to see the accounting ledger with this transaction. Now let's just click on this icon to go to home. So that's it for today's video. I hope you liked the video. Stay tuned with our Basics of Accounting with accu360 ERP series to learn more about the basic setup of your accu360 ERP to improve the efficiency of your organization. Thanks a lot for watching.